Welcome to 5 at 5. Gargi is trying to take shelter for rain. In Lords, it's raining. London, it's raining. The match hasn't started yet. Shormishta was just telling me from the press box that it's coffee after coffee. Pitch is covered, square is covered. They're showing some football on the giant screen to keep the spectators entertained and the media entertained. But let's go to Gargi on the Manchester weather as well. The Indian team reaches this afternoon. Tomorrow it's optional practice. We'll get all the lowdown. We'll get all the news lowdown from her. But the news is at this point in time, Lords, it's not on yet. So it's still raining, but the good news is from 2 p.m. onwards local, the weather is supposed to clear. We have seen so far that the rain predictions haven't come right in Leeds, but the clearing prediction has come right in Edgbaston. So hopefully it will clear and we will get some game. But Gargi, over to you. What's it like in Manchester? Give me a lowdown and also tell me about India's practice session for the next 3 days.
It is very rainy since the morning. Very, very rainy. It started raining 5 in the morning, which is why I woke up earlier than I was supposed to. I thought today would be the day that I would get some sleep in, but unfortunately that did not happen because it started raining heavily, very heavily, 5 in the morning.
Inside, raining. You're not sleeping outdoors that it's not raining on you.
But no. But the sound, it was so loud that you couldn't. Yes, it was very heavy rain. That's what I'm saying. That 5 to 6, it rained very, very heavily. And it was so heavy that, you couldn't sleep because of the sound. So it rained for a good couple of hours, good downpour. And then it stopped raining for a little bit. There was a slight drizzle. But right now, the drizzle has started again. And it's, the kind of drizzle where if you start walking or if you don't have shelter, you will get wet. And yesterday I got warnings and I was checking the weather app and it said that today there will be a moderate thunderstorm. So that's precisely what is happening in Manchester at the moment. But when we talk about the Indian team, obviously they are arriving in Manchester today. Tomorrow is the unofficial practice. There's a closed door practice that India will participate in. Media will not be allowed there, of course. But 20...
Give us the reason. I mean, the viewers need to know the reason why the media will not be allowed. Tell the viewers the reason. Amazing reason, by the way. Gargi, tell the viewers the reason.
I don't know.
Acha, you have not heard it? Okay.
No, I have not.
This is amazing, folks. Absolutely amazing. So the reason that has been given, and officially, we are not making this reason up. Officially, is tomorrow is Sunday, so there is no staff at Old Trafford.
Oh, that's always the case.
3 days before a test match. 3 days before a test match, there is no staff at Old Trafford to manage the media, which is why it is an optional practice and media will not be allowed. Good for me because I'm in transit, but bad for everybody else. I mean, this is ridiculous. 3 days before a test match, tickets have been sold. It is supposed to be thundery tomorrow, but Monday onwards, Gargi, it's not looking bad. I was looking the Met app. It's about 30%. So there should be a proper test match.
There should be, although I am worried about the first day because I was checking the Met department of Manchester, and between 11 to, if I'm not wrong, 10 to 12 or 10 to 11, there is a 50-60% chance of precipitation. And throughout the day, it's gloomy. It's going to be overcast throughout the day. So if that changes or not, that is subjective because we all know England weather, and Manchester, the weather changes on an hourly basis. So you really don't know what's going to happen. So might as well be back in Leeds and back in London as well. There were chances of precipitation, but it never happened. It never got to that point where the match will be affected. And I'm hoping that's the case with Manchester as well, because you want to see a full game being played. You want all 5 days perhaps being played because India needs to make a comeback at this point. If India does not come back in this series, it's over for them. And it's important that this match happens regardless of whether India wins or not. Although, yes, they need to win, but we need to see a result. And at this point, the series is poised so beautifully. You don't want to miss out on a single day of, cricketing action because it's just that good. And Indian team at this point, I believe they can make a comeback because of the performances that we have seen. The batting faltered in the last match, but they still showed very, very gritty fight back.
Absolutely. And the weather thing that you said, by the way, are you in the city center? I mean, are you in and around the city center? So the Indian team is supposed to generally stays at the Radisson, exactly along this road. There is an Asha's opposite the Radisson. So you
This
want to
is
go.
they'll stay at the Radisson this time around as well.
That's where they stay, because I've
Yeah.
always stayed at the Radisson, opposite the Radisson. So here's the Radisson, just bang opposite in the corner is Asha's. It's got great food. So you can try, if you want to, you can try Asha's. Obviously, Zia is superb for its Indian food that you guys are going to, and that curry mile is interesting. Just so you know, this side of the curry mile, the Zia side is mostly Indian, and the other side of the curry mile, where if you just cross, there's a parking area, that's mostly Pakistani. So during the 2019 World Cup, what happened was, when India had beaten Pakistan comprehensively, the Zia side was all lit up and decorated, and parties were going on, and the other side of the road was dark, gloomy, and there was no party. So in the middle of the road, because of that divider, that is what was going on. So the Indian side was all fun, the other side was all dark and gloom. Manchester is good. Try and definitely make a trip to Old Trafford. I know you don't follow football much, but as a fan, Old Trafford and the City Stadium, the Etihad Stadium, and try and see if you can go to the National Football Museum. It is a cultural experience. It is an absolute cultural experience. But coming to the Indian practice sessions, give people a lowdown. You said optional tomorrow. What are the other days? I mean, match day -2, match day -1. Same
Yes,
plan is
yes.
the same plan as the other test match.
Absolutely. So the practice sessions that we always look for are obviously the match day -2 and match day -1. Look forward to, sorry. Because that's when you really realize what the playing combination is going to be like. And there will be changes. We are all expecting changes, to see changes in the playing 11, whether it be a Karun Nair. From what we've heard, Jasprit Bumrah is playing. But when it comes to the rest of the pace attack, will you see a possible Mohammad Siraj being rested, or an Arshdeep Singh coming in? Whatever is the combination at this point, you will only be able to decipher that. You will only be able to figure out what is really going on from those two practice sessions, which will happen on the 21st and the 22nd. Throughout this test series, in all three tests, we all gave you a likely 11 or the likely playing combination, looking at those practice sessions, especially that slip cordon practice, which is very, very important. And also the way that they bat, the way that the batting is simulated in the nets gives you a huge idea of what is about to come. So those two very important practice sessions coming up for India. Need to make a comeback in the series. Will Shubman Gill be able to do it?
Okay, a lot of people are asking about the Lord's update. Shopnil Shormishta has photographs that she sent from the media box just about now. Can you play the photographs, please? This is the Lord's update, folks, at the moment. It's gloomy, it's dark, it's raining, still drizzling. The square is covered, the Hoover cover is on. So Suraj Singh, please give the update on Lords. This is what it is. That's what the update from Lords is. We will also play you a fan package that we had recorded about an hour and a half back with fans from Lords. Shopnil is getting it ready. But I'll come back to that. Quick questions. Nitish Thakur, first innings no spinner, second innings one spinner, 6 plus Jadeja, 3 fast bowlers, weak bowling my 11. You cannot have every base covered. That actually, so I'll come to Gargi on her playing 11, but as she said already, it will be decided after the last two. Karun Nair deserves another chance, says Syed Nizamuddin. Gargi, your opinion on that?
Oof, it's a tricky call. It's a very tricky call, but because when you look at it, what has Sai Sudarshan done wrong to be sitting on the sidelines? And Karun Nair got 4 good innings to make a mark at the number 3 position. He was there in the first test match as well. We did not see any sort of impact from him apart from those 3 slip catches where you have to give Karun Nair the credit. Every single catch that went Karun Nair's way, he held on to it. And that made a huge difference for Team India, especially when we talk about that Edgbaston performance or that historic Edgbaston win. Now, Karun Nair, I think I am still very two minds about it. And I won't really give out my playing 11 until I see those 2 practice sessions. But there is this nagging feeling that Karun Nair might be dropped, that a Sai Sudarshan could come back in, because you look at the way that the squad is ready, because you have a Sai Sudarshan waiting on the sidelines. You also have an Abhimanyu Iswaran waiting in line. So it's not as if India doesn't have options, or it's not as if Karun Nair doesn't have the pressure of being replaced. Everybody is replaceable, except obviously the extraordinary and the legends of the game. But again, I think he will get another chance. I think, but that can very well change. That opinion can very well change after the practice sessions, clearing that up as well.
I actually think I think Gargi is right about Karun Nair. Ki kochish Gargi ke full screen kor. Gargi ke full screen kor. England ta full screen kor. England ta full screen kor. Shopnil. Gargi ke full screen rak because amake eta window te rak. I tend to agree with Gargi. তুই arrange করতে না পারলে করিস না স্বপ্নিল. Don't make a mess of the show. Don't make a mess of the show. তাহলে just two window রেখে দে. Just two window রেখে দে. And leave it like this. কি করছিস কি? Just leave it like this. Leave it like this. Don't worry. Okay. I tend to agree. I tend to agree with the thing that Karun will possibly get one more opportunity. But again, we will have to see the practice on Monday and the optional practice on Tuesday, and then obviously we will give you the details. Okay, Bishwajit Bormon, Boriada ki deshe back koreche. Yes, bhai bujhtei pacho, this is my studio in Calcutta. I leave for Manchester tomorrow. So by this time I'd be in transit, reach Manchester tomorrow evening. So you will see the two of us doing the shows together again from Monday onwards. So yes, had to come home to India for 2 events and some work for 4 days. We lost 8 matches out of 11 played. Yes, and that's a fact. All of us know that. There's nothing new. But having said that, this is a new series, and this series India has fought well. All the 15 days of this test series, India has fought very well. So you've got to kind of keep that in mind. Comics here, Gargi can take that. Jurel ka chance hai kya?
See, I think अगर जुरेल को आप लाना चाहते हो स्क्वाड में तो काफी ज्यादा चेंज हो जाएगा, because at this point the main concern is Rishabh Pant's index finger injury, and if he's only playing as a batter, does that mean that the Indian management wants a Dhruv Jurel to be slotted into the team so that he can keep the wickets as well and then possibly bat? So that's an option there. Maybe a Karun Nair gets dropped. Dhruv Jurel comes in and plays at number 3. These are all, combinations that we're wondering, and whether or not they will happen or not is only something we will find out in those practice sessions. But right now, I think there are more chances of Rishabh Pant only playing as a batter, which might change things for Dhruv Jurel, which might lead to a Dhruv Jurel inclusion in the team. But at this point, again, I make this point again and again, before we see those practice sessions, we can't really say for sure who is making it to the team.
Can Prasidh come in for Akashdeep? If anybody comes in Manchester, swing, etc., it could well be Arshdeep. Can Prasidh come in? Why do you want Akashdeep dropped? 1 match back, he took 10 wickets and won you a game. So he's had 1 bad game and you want Akashdeep replaced for Prasidh? What for and why? Raman speaks. Ayush Jindal, Boriada, we've played well, but to play WTC final, we need to win and not just fight. Gargi, you want to address that? Ayush, one of our regular viewers, plenty of regular viewers come back here as well. But you want to take that?
We are 3 games into the WTC cycle. Give the team some time. You've seen some incredible performances. You've seen already history made at Edgbaston. Fortress Edgbaston breached. So give it time. I think you're right when you say that obviously you don't only want fight back. You want the fight back to turn into results. You should have won at Lords. You should have won at Leeds. But this is a new team, once again, led by a new captain. He's only 25 years old. You're seeing a fairly inexperienced team. Jasprit Bumrah in and out of the team. The pace attack sort of forming now. You're seeing this team in transition. You have to give them time and you have to be patient. And in the meanwhile, you also have to back your players. No unnecessary hate and no unnecessary abuse will do anyone any good.
Excellently said. GH Pujara, this time WTC cycle already difficult, Gargi ma'am. I thought every time was difficult. You beat Australia last time round. You've got New Zealand, you've got West Indies coming, South Africa coming. South Africa at home, if you don't beat South Africa at home, then it's your problem. Despite them being the WTC champions, it's an opportunity for India. So every WTC cycle will be tough, but as she rightly said, it's 2-1 and almost 2-1 in India's favor. Lords was a classic. Can India win and make it back 2-2? Yes, I think you can. I absolutely think you can. Can India square up at Oval? Yes, you can. Manchester is the tough one. Manchester is the tough one because Manchester, India has not done well historically. No 100 from an Indian since 1990, my friend Tendulkar's 100. In fact, that scorecard is still with me, the original scorecard from the 1994 Manchester Test, 14th August, including the luncheon menu. And some great Sachin Tendulkar stories, but I'll reserve that till Monday when Gargi and I are doing the lives from the stadium as to what exactly happened. What exactly happened in that 1994 Test match at Manchester. I'll tell you one today. I'll tell you one today before the end of the Test match. I don't know if Gargi knows this. Sachin was man of the match. Sachin was man of the match in that particular Test. So after he won he was declared man of the match. By the way, he was given that bottle of champagne. He was given that customary bottle of champagne. Now, he was underage. He couldn't open it. Sachin was underage, couldn't open that bottle of champagne. It was kept till his first child was born, till 1998. But that's one part of the story. The second part of the story, Madhav Mantri, former Indian cricketer, great. So Madhav Mantri was the manager. Madhav Mantri comes to Tendulkar and says, you have to come for the media conference. Sachin had no idea what a media conference was. He said, sir, मैंने तो अपना काम कर दिया, मीडिया को आप फेस कर लीजिए, मुझे नहीं फेस करना है, इंग्लिश मीडिया को मुझे नहीं फेस करना है, क्या सवाल पूछ लेंगे मुझे पता ही नहीं है. Madhav Mantri literally caught him by the hand and said, no, I can't go and face the media. You have to. You are the player of the match. That started his media conference or facing the media. And now he has done 1 million plus. He was that scared in 1990, Sachin Tendulkar. I'll tell Gargi many more stories when we meet. Okay. Abhishek Addi, who's a better wicketkeeper, Pant or Jurel? What do you think?
Look, who was this? Abhishek.
Yeah,
Abhishek Addi. Abhishek Addi, when you look at the perspective, from the perspective of the Indian management, when you look at the perspective of the fact that you want to win this series, then Rishabh Pant needs to be behind the wickets. Why? Can Dhruv Jurel give you leadership? Can Dhruv Jurel have discourses with Shubman Gill, set the field, set a trap? No, he cannot. Which is why it's not about who is a better wicketkeeper, but what the team needs at the moment. You saw a huge difference from when Rishabh Pant was on the field versus when he was not there. And that is the reason why things sort of slided, it went downhill after day 3 for Team India. And you could see the difference from when Rishabh Pant is on the field, the kind of motivation, the kind of intent, the kind of field sets that Rishabh Pant and Shubman Gill together, set. And another point that is there is the fact that Rishabh Pant is very, very handy when it comes to supporting the bowler, constantly talking to them. He's constantly, if you listen to the commentary very, very closely, you will realize that Rishabh Pant, after every single delivery, is constantly chatting with these young bowlers, to an Akashdeep, to a Prasidh Krishna, to a Washington Sundar, constantly encouraging them. And you need that sort of intensity when you're up against a team like England. Look at Ben Stokes. He's not the youngest player in the team. How many overs did he bowl on the last day at Lord's? That's the kind of intensity you need, and that is missing when Rishabh Pant is not on the field. So it's not about who is the better wicketkeeper, it's about what the team needs.
That's a good answer. Ripon Ghosh, weather update from Lord's, still raining. Still raining. Let me also check with Shormishta if there's any update, and she can give it to us. Let me quickly, she's actually typing, weather update, please. Asking her right away, weather update quickly.
Till then, I can give you the weather update in Manchester. I will turn the camera around. It's the city center, so you guys can, enjoy the view as well. Lots of music going around, and obviously, I don't know if you can see the drizzle, but it's gotten pretty heavy, and people are coming out with umbrellas and trench coats. And I think at this point, I will also have to buy an umbrella from somewhere because I don't want to ruin my leather jacket.
So you've lost your umbrella also?
I didn't have one.
You didn't get an umbrella from India?
No. Why will I? इतना सामान कौन लेके आएगा? यहाँ खरीद लूंगी.
खरीदो. Wait. I'll get you an umbrella. I'll carry one. Wait. Don't worry. What is the update? Where is the updates?
Okay. Fitmonk is saying perfect.
No. Swapnil, play this photograph, please, on the show. Play this photograph, yes. And Fitmonk's comment is superb. Not this one. Perfect chai pakode wala mausam, not this one. Gargi chai pakode.
I saw it.
before that. That was a good comment by Fitbunk, which one said that the food vlogs are so good. Where is it? I
By
actually love
watching them, I had decided not to take gym membership. How
how
pure watch karo.
this is a good one. This is a lovely one. This is the current update from Lord's Ripon. This is the current update from Lord's just now from Shormishta. Sad update. No respite yet from the rain, but 6:30 onwards, which is 3 hours, means about 15 overs lost or 20 overs max lost. This is the current photograph. Sorry, this is the exact current photograph from the media center. Still covers on. You can see covers on. You can see gloomy, dark London. You can see the scoreboard behind as well. This is the current update that you guys are seeing. Boryada, we won the first world T20. हम WTC कप जीतेंगे. Already 3 finals हो चुका है. जीतोगे भाई? Certainly जीतोगे. आपने 50 ओवर क्रिकेट कब जीता था? 1975, 79, 83, 87, 92. आपने कब जीता था? 96. आपने कितना वर्ल्ड कप वेट किया टू विन द 50 ओवर्स? टिल 83. आप 3 बार वेट किया. उसके बाद 28 साल वेट किया आपने. पहला वर्ल्ड कप जीतने के बाद आपने 28 साल वेट किया to win the second one. You will win the WTC. It's just been 2 cycles. So this is the third. Who says that you will not? 3 done. So you made finals of 2. So you will win. This is a good enough side. Just hold on. Manchester में first batting लेना dangerous. Both team फंसेगी at toss time. 2014 Manchester match we all know 100%. And I actually told Gargi this. That do a detailed breakdown of Manchester for tomorrow based on what has happened. By the way, 2021 we did not play Manchester because that was the test match that was stopped because of COVID. India was up to 1. That was the last test that was cancelled at 12 noon India, 2 hours before the game started. 12:30, 1 o'clock India, when it was decided that it will be stopped because of COVID. Fitbunk, Nair deserves the full series. Thoughts, Boria sir? Very tricky one, as she's already addressed that. On one hand, he does. On the other hand, Sai also deserves another game. If India doesn't do well in Manchester, but I do think he'll get one more. Arjo Banerjee, Gavaskar no mishti niye jaben. We've already fed Sani Bhai enough mishti. He's got diabetes, no more. So no more mishti for Sunil Gavaskar. Enough mishti has already been fed. Lords में rain अभी women's match last में men tested oval. इंग्लैंड में रेन आ गया. नहीं ऐसे नहीं आ रहा है. लंदन नेक्स्ट वीक दोबारा ड्राई है. मैं अभी वेदर प्रेडिक्शन देख रहा था. जीएच पुजारा वो ओवल टेस्ट में पूरा आपको मैं मैनचेस्टर का भी अभी से बता सकता हूँ. रिजल्ट तो आएगा. इतना बारिश नहीं, रिजल्ट नहीं आएगा. एटलीस्ट मुझे तो इतना लग रहा है. गार्गी
लंदन तो कितनी बहुत गर्मी थी लंदन में. तो पिछले बार जब हम थे बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी थी. इनफैक्ट आई थिंक दैट वाज द हॉटेस्ट आउट ऑफ ऑल द सिटीज दैट वी बीन इन. बट एनीवे, you need to let me go because the rain is getting
okay.
Yes.
We like the accent of Gargi when accent.
अरे बाप रे.
So accent में पहुंच गए लोग. What was Deepak Chahar doing in Lord's Nets? Okay, I'll let you go, Gargi. I'll let you go. I'll take some more questions. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. What was Deepak Chahar doing at Lord's Nets? Oh, he had just come. He had come to see Wimbledon. So he was at Lord's. He had come to see Wimbledon with his wife and was there at Lord's just for a day. Farooq Engineer, any story? Plenty. How many Farooq Engineer stories do you want? By the way, Shiv Kumar Gadgi, you can actually check the Farooq Engineer interview. You can check the Farooq Engineer interview with Debashish Sen. We have already put it out. But Farooq Saab and I are very, very good friends. And Farooq Engineer is a character. Absolute character. If you want a Farooq Engineer story, I have a plethora of Farooq Engineer stories. If you want that, write and I'll give you one. So what's your dinner plan today? Dinner at home. My mom's cooking. My final day in Calcutta before I again away for 17-18 days. Sir, मैं वापस क्यों आ गया? वापस इसलिए आया भाई कि मेरे बेटी को देखना था यार 3 दिन के लिए. और दिल्ली में एक प्रोग्राम था, वो होस्ट करना था. वो मेरा एनुअल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, इसलिए वापस आया. Spent 3 days with my mother because my mother is traveling to America and my daughter, and tomorrow I go back again. Boryada, you are joining 23rd, Karun? No, I'm joining tomorrow. So I will be there tomorrow itself, tomorrow night. So Emirates flight reaches Manchester at 7 p.m. So I should be home, as in I'm staying at the Hotel Football, which is owned by the Manchester United legends. So I'll join the coverage. I'll join the coverage from Monday morning. My wife is actually, she's finishing Lords, so Shormishta will finish Lords and go to Manchester tomorrow afternoon by train, and I join Manchester in the evening. So Gargi and the rest of the team, Shubha and Rohit, Gargi, Amit, Rohan, Trisha, they are all in Manchester already. So Shormishta will reach tomorrow afternoon, and I will reach tomorrow evening. What is the cost of flight? Bhai, internet में दिख जाता है, आप check कर लो. Okay, can we play that fan package? We keep talking about women's fans and are there people to watch the women's games and all that? Absolutely, there are. I think the responsibility is more on the doorstep of the media, on the doorstep of us to try and give it better coverage. But fans, they have embraced the sport, and there are many fans. Shopnil, can you play one of the packages, please?
So I'm again here in front of the Grace Gate. This is a large family who have come to support the women's team. You tell me, who is the player that you're looking out for? Who are you looking out for?
Forgot, sorry.
For?
Madana.
For Mandhana, for Smriti Mandhana. Now, do you know, yesterday was Smriti Mandhana's birthday, and I was here in Lords. I was the only journalist for the larger part of the coverage, because Indian media, they cover men, they don't treat many women equally. So yesterday was Mandhana's birthday. Nobody there from the media to wish her. Happy belated birthday, Smriti. Yes, happy belated birthday, Smriti, and we hope you play a great game today.
I think we need to do Indian style.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये आए, तू जियो हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Smriti. Happy birthday to Smriti. Happy birthday to you. So guys, one loud cheer. जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा. India जीतेगा. And thank you guys for coming. Where are you from? Wembley? Yeah. Wembley, coming to support the women's team. All the best to Team India. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice, lovely, love this, absolutely love this. Love the fact that it's actual, holistic, wonderful coverage. Some idiot said out there, at the start of the show that this is the worst YouTube channel. It is. I think it's the best YouTube channel by a country mile. And if it is the worst, with respect, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, wasting your time and my time? I think we are the best, and by a country mile. I don't think any Indian platform even comes remotely close. You call me pompous, so am I. Finished. No platform will dare to cover, and I use the word dare, to cover Paralympics, Olympics, women's cricket, men's cricket, other Olympic sports, hockey, and every other sport in the manner that we've done. Simple as that. Take it. So, Boryazar, will England risk out giving green? This is a good one, yaar. A very, very good one. Very good one. Will England risk? Hamare pace attack bhi bahut damdar hai. Bahut damdar hai. We saw England bundled out for 190. Lords was a test match to win, yaar. Lords was a test match to win. It still hurts. Still hurts, man. Still hurts. It still kind of irritates me a little bit, Lords. Honestly, your coverage is better than the English coverage. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Absolutely appreciate. There's a lot of hard work put in. We'll start today's game. Tak Pulami. Okay. On board. At this point, it's still raining. So the update from Shormishta is still raining. She's there. She's there. The moment there is an update, we will give you. Before 1983, men's की कोई importance नहीं मिलती थी, but if you win World Cup, no. RKM. You've not read some of my stuff. Just go and check the 1971 victory parade in Bombay. Just go check the victory parade after West Indies and after England. You are talking about the white ball. You are talking about the white ball 50 overs, because India lost 75, India lost 79, and that is why you're talking about that. But when India won the test series against the West Indies in 71, Sunny Bai 774, and when won the test series against England, Chandrasekhar 6 for 38 at the Oval, By the way, an elephant came at the Oval, and a real elephant. It was brought in from the Chessington Zoo. A real elephant came. So Indian cricket was not bad at all. सर आप भी लॉर्ड्स में जाडेजा को विलन मानते हो क्या? एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. जसपाल, आपने मेरा सारे पीसेस पढ़े हो क्या? जाडेजा को लेजेंड मानता हूं. वो अगर वो इनिंग्स नहीं खेलता, जो विलन मानते हो इडियट्स है, गधे है. ये आप जान लो मेरे से. अगर कोई कह रहा है कि जाडेजा क्यों नहीं हिट कर रहा था, द फैक्ट ऑफ द मैटर इज, हिट क्या करेगा? घर में पिंग पोंग बॉल से खेल रहा था क्या अपने छत पे कि आके हिट कर देगा? 6 फील्डर बाउंड्री पे लगा के रखा है, 4 फील्डर ऑन साइड में, 2 फील्डर ऑफ में, 6 या 7 फील्डर डाल के बॉल कर रहा है. हिट करने जाएगा, 2 मिनट में आउट होगा. 2 मिनट में आउट होगा तो ये मैच डीप पर कौन लेके जाता? क्या बकवास लोग करते रहते हैं, मुझे पता ही नहीं है. ये एग्जैक्टली द करेक्ट अप्रोच. वो जानते थे कि न्यू बॉल के पहले उनको खत्म करना है, बॉल सॉफ्ट हो जाने के बाद उनके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी है, और उन्होंने मैच डीप में ले गए. अगर वो मारने का कोशिश करते तो कभी इतना डीप वो मैच नहीं ले जा सकते थे. मैंने तो ये भी देखा कि कुछ भी होता है केएल राहुल को लोग हेट कर देते हैं, कुछ भी होता है केएल राहुल छोड़ हो जाते हैं, कुछ भी होता है रविंद्र जाडेजा बर्मिंघम में भी हेट हो गए. क्यों स्लो खेल रहा है? मैंने 1000 बार बोला डिक्लेरेशन टाइम लिए, क्योंकि इंडिया कैलिब्रेट करके डिक्लेयर किया था बर्मिंघम में. फिर क्या हुआ? जब मैच जीत गया तो सब भगवान है. अब हमारे देश में प्रॉब्लम यही है, मैच जीतोगे भगवान है, मैच हारोगे शैतान है. अरे ऐसे नहीं होता है भाई. रविंद्र जाडेजा का जो इनिंग्स था, दैट वाज ग्रिट, रेजिलियंस, फाइट, एवरीथिंग कंबाइंड. दिस इज रिडिकुलस. मैच डेज में बारिश होगा तन्मय, हाँ होबे. मैच डेज में बारिश होगा, बट उतना भी नहीं है कि मैच नहीं होगा. मैनचेस्टर में हमेशा टेस्ट मैच में थोड़ा सा बारिश आपको एक्सपेक्ट करना चाहिए, बट इतना भी नहीं है. मैं प्रेडिक्शंस देख रहा था मेट ऑफिस का, इतना भी नहीं है कि आप नहीं कर पाओगे. Australian women has more coverage than Indian. WBBL more famous because WBBL started way back. Australian women's program was much more robust before India, but after WPL came in, give it up, and that's why I'm saying do more coverage. India, with all of the potential that we have, imagine this: we've beaten England. The World Cup is at home. If the World Cup goes well, will you see it as an aspirational story of the women's team? Yes or no? I do. I absolutely do. You know, honestly speaking, Boriaji has his history, but RevSports is by far much better. What history, my friend? Dave, I wear that ban on my chest as a badge of honor because it was an unfair ban. That Riddhiman Saha is a liar. He's an outright liar who did not come and face me after the publication of my book, where I've openly called him a liar and exposed his lies. So it is clearly out there. Facts are facts. Everybody knows what the facts are, that it was an unfair ban. I've always supported that cricketer and still have done. So let's face facts. And unfortunately, despite the book calling him out multiple times, the fellow did not have the courage to come and face me. He did not have the courage to come and face me. That's the truth. Women's match starts today. Nikita, that's what I just reported, Nikita, that Shormishta is reporting from Lords. It is still raining from 6:30 onwards. 6:30 onwards, it is expected that the rain will stop, and hopefully there will be a game. We will report back to you straight up. This is the current photograph from Lords. Many former players saying match would be draw in this series. I think now we would get result. Obviously, there will be a result. Nowadays टेस्ट मैच ड्रॉ नहीं होता है, ऑलमोस्ट नहीं होता है. Is this what? 1 second, hold on. I think there is an update. Okay, so the score, so overs have started getting lost, is what I think Shormishta is reporting from Lords. No. So yes, so till 9 p.m. we have time for a 20 over game. Till 9 p.m. we have time for a 20 over game. At this point in time, officially, overs have started getting lost. So we will now see overs getting lost. We will update you on that. Asia Cup meeting, I don't think it's relevant. I think whether Pakistan will never be able to call the shots. India will call the shots. From what I know, Asia Cup will happen on India's terms. No one can do an Asia Cup without India. Whether Mohsin Naqvi wants it or not, will not have the support to do an Asia Cup without India. Flat track in Manchester, Sandeep, never flat track in the first couple of days. Never first track in the first couple of days. Karthik, what do you think of Arshdeep? Would have been handy in Manchester. Want to see his hand injury also that Rohit Juglan had reported. New BCCI president Shiv Kumar, Roger finishes his 70th birthday today. So we will have to wait if it's Rajiv Shukla in the interim, and we will have to see if they keep the chair vacant till September when they elect someone. But I do think it will be a cricketer. India reached Manchester ground. No, the team is traveling from London to Manchester today. So as we speak, they will reach Manchester anytime. Gargi and the rest of the guys there will report back to you about Indian team reaching. Tomorrow's optional practice. Monday is full-scale practice. মামার সাথে অগ্নিদাকে তো পাঠাতে পারতে, অগ্নিকে বলেছিলাম ভাই ওর এখানে কাজ ছিল, তাই জন্য ও যেতে পারেনি, চলে আসবে। বরিয়া স্যার, honest opinion, legends tournaments, double standards. I don't think the tournament should have been played. I absolutely don't think the tournament should have. It is not official. It is not a World Cup. It is not an Olympic Games. It is not an international tournament of that standard. I don't think it should have been played. It's as simple as that. Making it amply clear. I don't think, given what is going on, given the current political ambience, unless it's an Olympic Games where there is an international charter or an Asia Cup or an Asian Games or something like that, this is not an official tournament. This is not an official tournament. You don't lose anything by not playing this. I don't think it should have been played. Jurel ka chance maine already answer kiya hai. ICC not promoting cricket in world like FIFA. I think ICC is doing a great job in promoting. Newer markets are being created like Nepal. Newer markets are being created like Oman. So I do think, I absolutely do think there is enough this thing. Sir, me mom aapka show dekhte hain. Thank you very much to her as well. Unko mere liye namaste keh dena, Jaspal. मैं जाडेजा को लेजेंड मानता हूं, मैं वो बहुत 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 अच्छा অলরাউন্ডার है, बहुत अच्छा। তুমি চলে আসা কেন এত তাড়াতাড়ি, কজন আছে ওখানে? ভাই কালকে আবার যাব, সেটাই বললাম, কালকে আবার যাব, ওখানে 8 জন আছে, 8 জন, বাট আমি কালকে আবার চলে যাব। আমি 4 দিন বাড়ি এসেছিলাম, আই হ্যাড টু মিট মাই ডটার, 1 মাস দেখিনি মেয়েকে, মার সাথে দেখা করার দরকার ছিল, কালকে আবার চলে যাব। ওয়াশি নাম্বার 3, ব্রিং ইন কুলদীপ। Let us wait and see if Rishabh can keep. Let us wait and have answers to these questions. Let me see the practice on Monday and then I will report back to you exactly what I think the team will be. Let us wait and see the Monday. Okay, I think the women's game, they have started losing overs. Shormishta is speaking to somebody at ECB and will report back soon. Khatam karte. It's been a pretty long show and I need to pack again because again, leave tomorrow for 20 odd days, so need to pack. Multiple good pacers in Australian women, spinners too. Indian women best pacer Renuka Singh only swing 120 pace. 120 to acha hai. 120 I don't think, except Talia who in Laminik, that she was the only person who would cross, or Shabnim Ismail from South Africa. I don't think many others cross 125. I don't. Renuka was good. I mean, the swing that she gets, the ball, that, remember her spell at the Commonwealth Games first match against Australia, literally ran through the Australian top order. I was there in that match at Edgbaston. Buryada, Karun Nair will play. I've already answered that. I do think he will get one more game. Abhishek, thoughts on Italy qualifying? Yes, people are already making memes and all. I absolutely love the fact that more and more countries are getting to play the sport. I think that's about it. Khatam karte. Shormishta is there at Lords. Gargi and Rohan and Shubhayan and Rohit Juglan and Amit are there in Manchester. So you will have updates the moment the Indian men's team reaches. You will have update from Lords the moment there is an update as far as the women. You will have update from chess to four Indians in the women. 4 Indians. Atreo will be reporting, writing about it as well. So 4 Indians. And by the way, tomorrow is World Chess Day. So you will see a lot of specials on chess. You will definitely see a lot of specials on chess on the RevSports platform tomorrow. It's World Chess Day. You will see Atreo writing a piece on chess as well. Sir, namaskar. Please tell me the difference between Jadeja innings versus Ben Stokes innings. England defeated Australia. Yaar, jita diya na. That is the only difference, my friend. अगर जाडेजा का इनिंग्स के बाद हम जीत जाते तो वो आकाश जाडेजा का इनिंग्स भी बेन स्टोक्स और वो कुशाल मेंडिस जैसे ही हो जाता यार। वो बेन स्टोक्स का वो हेडिंगली वाला जो आपने देखा है, मैंने देखा है, वैसे ही हो जाता अगर जाडेजा जिता दिया होता। Okay, so that's about it. You will get a lot of chess, Abhishek. I think it's 40 minutes. I think I need to finish because I've got to pack. Thanks a lot, folks, for watching. Keep supporting the coverage. Keep watching the coverage. As you can see, it's holistic coverage. It's holistic coverage. Every sport from on ground, disruptive, holistic, gender equal, and the idea is to do that. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of passion. So I hope you guys will come, ask your questions, and support the coverage. Appreciate this support. Thank you very, very much for joining me.